Guys, Diddy is about to make the biggest move that he has made as of right now. And if he makes this move, and if it gets confirmed, which is what he's trying to do right now, then he actually is going to be in a very good position. So, Daily Mail are reporting, and other articles are reporting, that Diddy is basically set to hire celebrity lawyer Joe Tacopina, who defended Donald Trump and got A$AP Rocky off the hook. But there's one hold up. The disgraced hip-hop mogul is believed to be in talks with hotshot lawyer Joe Tacopina, whose previous clients include Donald Trump, but he is charging a staggering $2,400 an hour. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content. Don't forget to click that button and subscribe to the channel. It's just one click. Let's get to 400,000 subscribers and let's get into this video. More recently, Tacopina, as we all know, repped A$AP Rocky in the rapper's trial on felony charges. Diddy, whose trial begins with jury selection on May 5th, is mulling over hiring Tacopina, but money is an issue. Tacopina's hourly rate is amongst the highest in New York, where he is based, but he claimed in a recent interview that for his clients, he basically gets blood from him. But he claimed in a recent interview that for that, his clients get blood from him. Everybody wants to message me when I'm filming. It really is annoying because then the notifications get heard on the microphone and it really upsets you guys. So I do apologize. But as soon as I turn the camera on, everybody wants to be messaging. Tacopina's hourly rate is amongst the highest in New York. Diddy's personal wealth, once valued at $1 billion by Fortune magazine, has been downsized to now an estimated $300 million. He has put his $61.5 million LA mansion on sale to cover his legal fees, thought to be in tens of the millions of dollars. Now, this is interesting. This is interesting because initially it was $1 billion, as we know. The Cassie lawsuit hit. He's going through everything. And then his estimated net worth was actually 400. Now it's 300. So it's gone down by 100 million in a year of us reporting everything going on with Diddy. Diddy is already paying steep legal fees. He recently added Brian Steele to his legal team, an attorney who managed to get Young Thug off. Diddy's other lawyers include prominent criminal defense lawyer Mark Agnifilo, but Tacopina is a heavy hitter who was shown for his sharp sense of fashion as much as his legal acumen. He wears tight-fitting, made-to-measure suits with his initials on them that show off his hulking physique. Who the hell wrote this article? Because it's giving hulking physique. Do you lot love this man? I don't understand. His previous clients include Michael Jackson, Meek Mill, Alex Rodriguez, and many other huge people. So this obviously is big news. To me, it's very concerning because Tacopina did say that he's not interested in the P. Diddy case. Do you understand? He said he's not interested in that. He works under Roc Nation. So why now he might jump onto Diddy's side is very interesting. Diddy's got the money, so if anybody's got the money, maybe they can always look that way and do something because money definitely talks. But Joe Tacopina is one of the biggest moves that Diddy is going to make because you just added Brian Steele. You then are going to have Joe Tacopina. You've got Mark Geragos and Mark Agnifilo. These are four crazy lawyers, especially Tacopina and Brian Steele, who've helped get off so many prominent individuals. All of them joining together as Avengers might actually get this man off the hook when it comes to a lot of stuff. And I feel like if he gets all of these lawyers together, which he basically is doing, I can see some kind of reduced sentence for Diddy at best. I feel like Diddy is definitely going to jail, but I think that sentence might be reduced and then it'll be reduced even more based on some kind of good behavior or prison related manipulation, which Diddy might do if he does get sentenced. $2,400 an hour is a lot of money for an hour. Do you understand? And the report also saying that, the issue is money implies to us and is telling us that Diddy is going broke faster than we actually think. And it's true. His children are spending his money left, right and center because they don't really have any other jobs or have created a life for themselves. They're used to the golden spoons that come in their mouth. They don't pay rent or anything like that. They've never had to struggle day-to-day life. They don't get any of that stuff. And then on top of that, the mother as well. Then the children and mother have also got lawsuits. He's got continuous civil lawsuits, let alone the criminal indictment. He also offered to give a jet, give the passports, give 50 million. All of that was rescinded, for the bail stuff. He's put his house, 61.5 million, up for sale, which hasn't even been bought yet. Which I think will be bought because property is property. Regardless of a person, property is something that will always be appreciated naturally and will always sell. Owning property is immune to you going through any kind of public scandal, but if it's attached to your name, because property will always appreciate. Slower or faster, it doesn't matter. That house will be sold and you will definitely make money on it, whether it's a big profit or not. So unless some kind of historic event happened at the property that was quite scary. This is a big move. But also saying that Diddy's going broke is very interesting. Get this, guys. Diddy's legal team are also asking judges now to place gag orders on victims' attorneys. They're basically coming for Douglas Wigdall. This was the man who helped drive Cassie's lawsuit because they've had enough and they want to muzzle other attorneys from commenting on the disgraced Bad Boy Mogul's case. In a letter filed Tuesday, Diddy's attorneys said despite their prior request for a gag order, several attorneys who rep alleged victims and witnesses continue to muddy the jury pool with negative publicity towards their client. They specifically named Douglas Wigdall and saying, absent a court order, we expect the publicity to not only continue but escalate as trial commences. Indeed, in recent weeks, lawyers for government witnesses have commented on pre-trial litigation and continue to broadcast prejudicial statements. They pointed on Wigdall's comments concerning Diddy's request to keep the surveillance video of Cassie and saying that why is this man making statements? Despite the defense attorney's attempt to keep the video out from being played, the judge ruled that it would remain as evidence, which was a huge blow. Wigdall told Daily Mail he plans to file a response to the gag order request. Not him already responding. Wigdall is saying, we will vigorously oppose the motion seeking an extraordinary sweeping gag order as it is an obvious attempt at controlling and silencing victims and their counsel in contravention of well-established legal and ethical precedent. Given this, it should come as no surprise that Diddy fails to cite even one case to support his request. Not me reporting the story, and I'm also reporting Douglas Wigdall's response. That's the one thing you need to know about the story. This man is locked and loaded and ready, do you understand? This man has already given a statement, serious, and has wrapped it up. Ain't no TMZ interview, ain't no mess, ain't no coming to do TMZ podcast or any kind of he just come to give you statement and keep it moving, and he's right. They've not named one case to support what's going on here. So this new sweeping gag order is definitely going to be denied. But what does the sweeping gag order tell us? It tells us that this man is going absolutely crazy and that they are extremely selfish and unhinged and are not making sense. His lawyers are not making sense. Even after hiring Brian Steele, advancing your legal team, nothing is making sense. The moves that are being made are nonsensical. The first move, not even the first, but the last move was in regards to the fact that they're going to be claiming that Diddy had insanity over the years that he was committing these heinous alleged crimes. These particular moments, he was mentally, clinically unwell and therefore insane. Not only are you admitting to what was going on, but you're saying that conveniently in these moments I was insane, but now suddenly I'm not. That doesn't make any sense. Why would his lawyers come up with that? Then the judge said that the Cassie video of him Cassie being beaten up is going to be included as evidence. That's a big blow to Diddy because his lawyers have been trying to fight that and get that video off. That hasn't worked. Even with Brian Steele on the team. Now, all of you have decided to come up with a third mishap, which is sweeping gag order to shut up the other attorneys. That doesn't make Diddy's case look good, doesn't make him look innocent, and you're also going to be creating more enemies because now Douglas Wigdall's come into the fold once again to come against these lawyers, and then you're dealing with that as well. Despite the fact that Diddy's growing his legal team, they're not making good moves, guys, because if Diddy's team, this is why his lawyers are so dumb, don't piss me off today, because they were the ones that probably advised Diddy, oh, go for the speedy trial. Diddy said, yeah, I want to get this over and done with so I can be out. I will go for the speedy trial. And now look what's happened. You guys are asking for delays because you're not ready because there's so many superseding indictments. Don't you think that the lawyers initially should have advised Diddy and said, well, there might be more indictments, there might be more alleged victims. I don't think a speedy trial should be good. Let's ask for a delay. Why would they all agree together for the May the 5th? Because it was their choice. Why would they do that if they know that actually there's going to be delays because we need them because there's going to be so much new information coming out? They weren't even prepped for that or anticipated for that. They had 3 lawyers at that point. Mark Agnifilo, Mark Garagos, Tenny Garagos, all 3 of them were there helping Diddy at that moment of time. They could have easily asked, let's delay this for 2-3 years. Why would you even ask for a speedy trial? Because now you're in a position where not only once did you ask for a delay and it got denied by Judge Arun, but now you're also asking for a delay again, saying that you're not ready. You're not ready. Guys, the jokes write themselves. Do you understand? Diddy and his lawyers don't even know what they're doing from the jump. And not only are you growing more lawyers now, but it's still not making any sense despite how highly precedent and profile these lawyers are. This is why Anthony Rico left. He didn't want his name on the line. He knew where this was going, that things were gonna happen, or that he knew that things had happened that were against the code of conduct, basically. And he knew that this case was basically going to be a huge snooze fest, and Diddy and his team basically had nothing to argue or play with. So knowing that, Anthony Rico said, peace, I'm out. You're trying to play the race card as well by also talking about certain race related issues or laws that basically existed, and therefore because he's a successful black man, they're coming for him but not anybody else. Anthony said, this ain't getting you out of jail. This ain't getting you out. This ain't getting you out. So when we look at this new litigation that continuously is coming to us, especially if you've noticed in the past couple of weeks, it's been extremely fast now. We're getting so many new court orders and documents and, demands. It's all just going left for Diddy. You've got Brian Steele on your team now. You're about to get Joe Tacopina. Surely there should be some kind of win, but you're getting whacked left, right and center from Judge Arun. Denied of a delay. The Cassie video has to now be included. Some of these alleged victims can actually move forward privately and anonymously. All of this is Diddy and his team getting whacked, even with him advancing. It doesn't look good for this man. I'm so sorry. I don't know, Brian Steele's on the case, but what differences have been made? And now we're being told that the big issue for Joe Tacopina being on is that you might not be able to afford him. Basically implying that you're going broke, with now your updated net worth being 100 million less than it was last year. So what's it going to be in 5 years? What's it going to be? Because your children are milking you. This Diddy stuff is crazy, guys. Honestly, guys. This Diddy stuff is crazy. I'm just screaming at the fact that Douglas Wigdall came to give a statement. This man came to give a statement to Daily Mail straight away as Daily Mail came to publicly report this. He said, "Now I'm going to give you a statement. You're going to get a response from me. It's going to be formal and mature." Then you're going to have Cassie testifying against you with the jury there, and my girl's going to be pregnant. Do you know how much of a good move it's going to be for her? Whether it's intentional or not, and I highly doubt that it is, she's going to be standing there pregnant as a woman, discussing the fact that she was abused by that man, and then on top of that, the video is going to be shown of Cassie being beaten, and everyone's going to be watching that and then looking at her and looking at her as a pregnant woman. The jury are going to be looking at that. Ain't no way they're going to look at Diddy like he's some kind of angel or he was clinically insane in those moments of time. Ain't no way. Her even being pregnant in that as she's testifying is game over. Do you understand? It's game over. It's a wrap for this man, because I don't understand why his lawyers are moving like this. Lord, there's just a lot going on with the Diddy litigation. Every single day there's something new. Every single day he gets finished and there's more bad things going on. So my thing is this: who are you hiring? Because these lawyers ain't doing shit for you, no matter how big their names are, because they can't. This is a losing case. His lawyers should know that, and therefore they should jump ship. But they're not. They all want to be on the Titanic together. They're probably thinking, you know what? Diddy's got money. He's going to jail. Let me take his money and jump on the case. And you know what? I'm not mad at that. Brian Steele probably was like, you know what? I got off a good case with Young Thug. Let me get more money from Diddy, even though I know he's going down. Everybody hates Diddy anyway, so ain't nobody going to see me as the villain, as the lawyer. Let me get that check. Let me get $2,000 an hour. If he's paying me $2,000 an hour, best believe Team Diddy. Team Diddy, child. Team Diddy. If he's paying me $2,000 an hour, Team Diddy. Team Glock 3000. Team all of that. So I support Diddy in all of those endeavors, child. If I'm getting $2,000 an hour, because I know that I'm not really Team Diddy. I'm team getting that $2,000 an hour, and you going to jail, and I'm gonna take that money and cash it in the check and cash it in the bank, write the checks, and then I'm gonna be on my way whilst you're gonna be in jail. So that's probably what these lawyers are doing. That's probably why they're joining, because they all want a piece of the Diddy money and cake. They're gonna rinse him dry. Do you understand? Take all of that coin, and then he's gonna end up being in prison, broke as hell, from $1 billion to way less. It's crazy. That man is running broke. Do you understand? He's actually running broke. But the fact that his apparently updated net worth, this article saying, it's gone from 400 now to 300. It's going to go to 200 next year, 100, then 50. Then what are his kids going to do? When these elder kids, what are they going to do when he gets broke and he's selling off these houses? Where are they going to be living? Watch that. In the next 3 to 4 years, with this whole particular Diddy stuff, watch the lifestyle of the elder children and see how that changes. because it's definitely going to be changing. They're going to be living differently, and you're going to be seeing it, because everybody wants to live this fast life on Instagram, but it's hard to maintain that when the checks and the money ain't coming in. Do you understand? Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. Send a tip if you guys wish to. There's a dollar sign there. You can send it whatever you want. It definitely goes a long way. I would really appreciate it. I get notified all the time. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Morali. Check out my travels there and what I get up to on a daily basis. It's all there for you guys. I would really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.